Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here as always to keep you posted on the transfer market. Today guys, several stories, several things to tell you. The market is coming very strong. Things are happening around the world, and so let's jump. The news are coming. We are ready to keep you updated every single day here on the channel. Remember, like the video, turn on the notification bell, be part of the family every single day. We are here to keep you posted. And let me start today, guys, with the news coming from Italy, because Juventus are targeting a top goalkeeper for the summer transfer window. Juventus want to bring in an important goalkeeper, even if they will not play Champions League football next season. Juve still want to go for a top one. So they tried for Alisson. Juventus were close to an agreement with the player, but then Liverpool decided to stop everything. The decision was made by Richard Hughes together with the rest of the management. Apart from Arne Slot, Iraola and all the rest, Liverpool don't want Alisson to go. So they stop Alisson completely. It's not about the transfer fee. It's just about a technical decision and also leadership decision. Liverpool lost Salah, Robertson, so don't want to lose also Alisson. And so Juventus are targeting a different goalkeeper. Two names very high on the short list. One is Dibu Martinez from Aston Villa. Juventus already made contact to understand about the transfer fee, about the salary. Martinez is on a big salary, and so Juventus are taking this into consideration. Their top option is Dibu Martinez. They want Dibu Martinez. So Juve will go for him. Let's see if they can reach the agreement with the player and with Aston Villa. But Juve want to be with the World Cup winner 2022, Dibu Martinez. The alternative is Guglielmo Vicario. The goalkeeper from Tottenham was a target for Inter. Then Inter decided to stay with their current goalkeeper, Pepo Martinez, as the first one. And so now Juventus considering these two possibilities. So let's follow the situation around this. Then guys, many questions today on Mateus Fernandes. I can tell you something on the West Ham midfielder. There is a lot of clubs interested in him, but really a lot of clubs. In England, rumors of Real Madrid in Spain, and more. For sure, I can guarantee you two things. The first one, Manchester United are in direct conversations with the agents of Mateus Fernandes. Manchester United made contact over the last 48 hours with the agents of the player, and Manchester United started the conversation about eventual cost of the deal, transfer fee, but also salary. So United started the conversation with those close to Mateus Fernandes. And then, important to say, this is an important news regarding all the clubs interested in Mateus Fernandes. The price decided by West Ham for Mateus Fernandes, according to my information, is £85 million. West Ham want £85 million to let Mateus Fernandes leave the club in this summer transfer window. He will leave for sure because he's not a player for the championship, but West Ham are very clear on the price. So let's follow the situation and let's see who is going to pay what West Ham want. For sure, Manchester United are very interested in the player. So after Ederson, which is already done, the next one could be him. Then, also many questions on Manchester United and Sandro Tonali, guys. At the moment, despite rumors from Italy, you remember in Italy there were news April, May, Ederson and Tonali. I told you, for Ederson, it's on Man United to decide, and they decided to go for him. On Sandro Tonali, the appreciation for Sandro Tonali remains, but at the moment, my understanding is that Tonali is considered not that close to Man United. Not that concrete for Man United, because the overall cost of the deal in terms of salary, in terms of transfer fee, is considered at the moment too high. So Man United are cold on the Sandro Tonali deal at the moment, as of today. Tonali could be an option for Manchester City, but their focus is on Elliot Anderson, another player really appreciated also by Man United, who are still monitoring the situation. And Sandro Tonali could be an option for more clubs. Arsenal made some calls over the recent days for Tonali, so also Arsenal are in the mix. There could be more clubs joining the race for Tonali. Remember, there could be more clubs. So the situation around Sandro Tonali could become interesting. Then, for sure, the situation when talking about players from the Premier League also has to be considered for Marc Cucurella. At the moment, it's still early stages. At the moment, we still have to be patient for the Cucurella situation, but in case of good proposal for a club and for a player, the possibility of Marc Cucurella leaving Chelsea in the summer transfer window is still a chance. It's still a possibility. So Cucurella could leave Chelsea in case of a good proposal this summer. Again, the proposal has to be good for the player but also for the club. Chelsea are in control of the situation. Chelsea are not desperate to sell Cucurella. So, good proposal could open doors to a Cucurella move. In Spain, there is a lot of interest in Marc Cucurella. The feeling is that Spain could be the destination if Cucurella decides to leave Chelsea at the end of the day. So, keep an eye on the Cucurella situation, and Spain could be more concrete, according to my information, rather than links with English clubs. So this is the situation. Spain could mean, let's see what happens at Barcelona, but at the moment still nothing close or hot, also because Balde is still there, and also Atletico Madrid always appreciated Cucurella. Those in control at Atletico Madrid always been big fans of Marc Cucurella, so for sure he remains in their thoughts. But again, the proposal for the player and for the club has to be good to convince absolutely everyone. And then guys, we finish where we started. It's been the weekend and the week, the last one, of Real Madrid. Florentino Perez re-elected. We said absolutely everything on Real Madrid. Tony Rudiger is going to be official in 1 more year. Soon, decision on Nico Paz. Dumfries done. Konate done. So Madrid are very busy on the market, will be busy with more things. Today guys, I told you, no comment coming from Julian Alvarez camp on these Real Madrid stories. No comment coming also from Real Madrid. Then there is a statement around from Fernando Hidalgo, the agent of Julian Alvarez, saying no one called us about Julian Alvarez from Real Madrid. So, as an update, the agent of Julian Alvarez says no one has made any call to us for Julian from Real Madrid. We don't know anything about this. So, this is the statement, and we have to take this into consideration. Atletico Madrid are also not commenting on this story. So, we have to see what Real Madrid are going to do, because remember, for Olise, Bayern have no intention to let the player go. For the situation of Real Madrid, there is still the expectation of Florentino Perez going to launch a club record bid, 150 million euros. For Olise, the president said, save your time, we are not selling, let's see if Real Madrid will try for another player. This Julian Alvarez situation has been described by the agent like no one has called us. So this is the reaction. Don't forget what Florentino Perez said on the 150 million euros deal. He said, we will always approach the club first. This was a message from Florentino also to the other candidate who was approaching Haaland without any agreement with Manchester City. Florentino Perez said, we will approach the club first. This is the way we used to do deals. So, let's see what's going to happen. For sure, it's going to be an interesting weekend. An interesting week in Madrid. And so guys, the your thoughts on all these stories from Mateus Fernandes, Cucurella, Dibu Martinez, Tonali, and all the rest here in the comments. Remember to like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. See you soon.